So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the University Alliance Cup. It's 1-0 in favor of Romance and Gaming. And is this gonna be the elimination of the Spades? Will we see a suit fall? And will it be the rise of Romance and Gaming? Or can the reverse sweep happen? I am Dax, I'm joined by Nausicaa. And what a first game that was. But it just goes to show that Ascent really is a map that is contended by many. It doesn't matter if you picked it or your opponent picks it. Many here at Collegiate know how to play that map so well.
Yeah, now it's really going to be a story here, for the Spades. They had such a rough weekend so far after losing that series yesterday and then losing this first game. Now we are going to be moving into the second game and their last chance to secure a slot in Division A, which is going to be on Bind. So we're going to see how they are going to play things out on that map, and also curious to see what lineup they're going to go for on their team. We saw Kumileo start things off just like yesterday. I'm wondering if he will swap out once again for Santi or Nan, who did show up in the next two games of yesterday's best of three. But looking at the screen, see the pickings come through. The fans are coming through saying, Spades, extend this to a game 3 and secure that slot in Division A. Of course, well wishes to that team. But right now, Romance, of course, we can say they had a pretty dominant game 1 there. And of course, they're looking to secure the slot for themselves as well.
Yeah, that's the thing about Romance and Gaming. Sure, they are going to be a bit down on the vote side, but they are up on the points itself, and it is going to be them on the attacking side yet again. Spades in the meantime on the defensive, and they have decided to bring out Santi and Nan for the roster. So it's Chameleon Ghost out, Santi and Nan in, and can they actually redeem the Spades roster, or will it be the fall of the 7-man suits? In the meantime, Romance Gaming, just this 1-0 scoreline is quite telling of how strong they can really play. They've already slain a Division A team yesterday, and they're trying to do it again today. Seems like, though, it might be a stage-based composition, as Agi is looking to play that medic and play the walls to flush out the competition. Ghost, in the meantime, already locking in the stage on the other side.
Yeah, that was the agent that he ended up playing yesterday. We saw him on Reina earlier and actually did quite well. But it looks like the team is going for a different approach this time since Kumileo and Ziranir actually had swapped out. We're not seeing a hover onto Sova this time. Ziranir has been the staple Sova player for this team. And so seeing him swap out, we might not... Yeah, they're locking full in, and we're not going to see a Sova. It's going to be the Sky, which is interesting. It is the first time I'm going to be seeing them bring this one out, at least for this weekend. That we're going to get, of course, the Rays and the Jets. So still going for that double duelist.
Yeah, this is an interesting composition for the side of Spades. They're very geared up, even on the attacking side, with the Sky, with the Brimstone, and double Duelist. But it begs to really watch out for how much staying power that they will have. Flashes lead into Intel, Trailblazer leads into the Intel, Seekers, of course, follow you down. But in the meantime, you can see here for CSB, sticking with the core composition, 1-0 scoreline. The Spades deciding to innovate a little bit, vary a little bit from the norm. But we'll find out if it will be enough as we get into Bind. So this map now, CSB's pick, because honestly, the Mapua side, they picked the set for them, so like, okay, let's go into our next best map. They are going to be running a Cypher this time. They are prepared with that Intel, so strong on a map like this with double Intel. And the thing is, single duelists with the Sage-based compositions are a lot more popular than that now into the meta, and it's not the Jet that you see, but usually the Rays to flush out things like the Hookah, things like the Cubby, and any kind of cluster. But you guys are tuning on in to the Promotionals. This might be the last map of the night, and we just want to thank our partners very, very quickly. Big shoutouts, of course, to Globe Telecom, Riot Games, Switch Student, Kovacs 2.0 by the Meta, Valorant PH, alongside Logitech G. Hashtag keep playing for Logitech. Check out their amazing gaming gear at Logitech.acadArena.com, or type Logitech G in the chat as we get into the game, and A site is the take here for Romanson.
All right, let's see the approach here. Like you said, it's the Rays that CSB had opted for in this map. And we saw how important the Rays was in the previous set of games with Yanagi, just kind of carrying on that agent, specifically on Bind. So it was a very central and pivotal agent for this map. Let's see if CSB can pull this one off. But right now, it seems like they're going to play it a bit slow. We're seeing a rotation from the team slowly towards B.
Yeah, triple stack though onto A site, and if we do see Romanson decide to go over to B instead, they don't have to deal with the wall anymore as it has been broken on down by time dilation. Now then, Sirius throwing down the Cloudburst there onto the inside of the teleporter. Interesting. No real peaks whatsoever, just trying to make a little bit of noise. And there we have the Rickman Vault over to the other side, back of A site. This allows CSB to go for the push. They decide to go for the roll onto the triple box instead. This just might be the shower plant here for the side of CSB. No kills though whatsoever, allowing Spades to rotate as a full unit. 5v5 action coming our way in the post plant.
All right, let's see how the post plant comes here. The wall has been broken and the bomb is exposed. Now it's a question of how they are going to approach this defuse. They're going to know that people are hiding here in showers. None trying to peek. There's the blind as well. Oh, one kill. Hernan gets Yuno, but he's taken out immediately. Quinn with a 2K, but doesn't matter. They're not able to get back on site, just giving up so much space there.
Yeah, and the big issue there was just person peeking from short already got whittled down, got taken down, and with Nan getting in the face of adversity, saying, hello, 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 please pay attention to me, it was just an easy stick, giving time for the side of the Spades to win out that round before the kills did come. Quindo, in the meantime, off to a hot start, got a triple kill there with that frenzy. And the thing is, if he is hot already at the start of this map, it's going to be one of the wonders that CSB can rely on. Spectres, though, on the side of Spades, respecting the opposition and making sure that they're all geared up and ready to go. Here we go, though. Split B push is the answer here by the Spades, by the Romance Gaming side, rather. And TG with a guy like into the peak, and Lost Boy already goes down.
Oh man, TG able to get that one. Sends out the doggy dog. Gets that stun there onto the Omen. Just to get a little bit of additional information. You know, though, going to be waiting here on B-Long. They are a man down, though. That's no Sova for them. Only Cypher to give them any kind of information. TG knows that there's more people here. Going to throw out the flash once again. Gets them. Look for another pick, but Quinn actually gets that one. And now it's going to be a 4v4. Still winnable here for Romance Gaming.
Romance Gaming, all they need to do now is take control of this site. They can pick up a few guns along the way. And the thing is, they have the showstopper because of Quinn's performance in the previous round. That rocket launcher might be a big game changer, might be the firework display that allows CSB to get the roll on. But then again, the Spades, they are prepared. They are trying to move around with the guns. And Santi is on the other side. He wants to play a bit of the aggression and surprises Yuno that way. Seems like Yuno did not know it was coming. 4v3 now, and CSB trying to rethink their plan, and they might go over to A site where the Raze is waiting.
20 seconds to go. They gotta make a decision here. Like you said, the showstopper is up, but that's on a 19 HP Quinn, so I don't know if they want to commit to that. But we will receive some healing from the Sage here. 14 seconds. The time is running out here. They go for AKP, I think. At this point, it's pretty much over. Santi gets a couple more kills, but the defenders are going to secure this round.
Yeah, and as soon as the Spades looked at that timer and they said, okay, we can just hold together and win this one out, it was a simple process for the defense to win it in the objective way. Not only that, they went for the push. They felt like it was going to be a sure thing, and it actually was, allowing them to get even more things done. 2-0 right now, and it's going to be Spectres online again for the defensive. Thing is, though, CSB, they are okay with that. They have the rifles this time. They still have that showstopper. And again, that orbital strike on Santi's hands. Big difference maker. Laser beam versus the rocket. Which explosion is going to be more essential? We'll find out as we get into the next round. Guiding light right now to peek out of short. Couldn't work out because Quinn is there on the other side. Boombot trying to say hello. Big wall though to blockade any kind of efforts from that Raze. And here we have it. Seems like CSB might think about going to A site instead.
Yeah, definitely thinking of doing the rotation instead here. Two members waiting. And we see the Sky sending out the dog there for a bit of information. No information though, or at least able to say that no one is across B long. There goes the orbital strike, but not going to take anyone out. Just going to back off a bit here. CSB still posturing, looking for what kind of approach they'll go for here. The wall is still up. Showstopper still online. That will be their advantage when they do decide to push here.
Yeah. Thing is though, here for the side of CSB, they have to play it a bit slow and steady because they do want to make sure that they have the proper intel before anything else. They have that Sova, or in this case, past tense, they had that Sova to give him that kind of reconnaissance, but no, not to any kind of avail because we got the Spades getting that pick off. This works out a lot better for the Spades, honestly, since they do have to play danger close, since they have those Spectres. And right now, It's pressure onto Romanson Gaming to go for the push, to go to the site, and TG is just waiting on the other side. Now attention being gotten by the defender on site. TG will take advantage. It's just a 1-2 punch here from the side of the Spades. Really smart play right there. Just getting the attention of the people coming in from the hookah with Ghost jumping on around like a bunny. And apparently it's a hat trick to remember here. TG in the meantime. Can he actually get some hills? Nan in the meantime with a kill out to Agi. And you know, he is just the only one left with only 20 HP. Very smartly done by the side of Spades. Intellectual in their prime. And 3-0 right now. What a round to take against Romanson.
Yeah, this is a great start for the Spades, considering the result of the previous game, or rather match. You're looking really good for them. Let's hope that they can keep up that momentum. Right now, CSB, they're getting timed out a lot. They can't seem to find or create an opening for themselves to get on the site. And even if they were, at least earlier on in the rounds, they can't seem to push the opponent out and secure that round. So right now, they're going to have to save up a bit. Agi going for that Sheriff. We see the AWP come through, though, here from the defending side.
And there we have it. That operator always a force to be reckoned with. An interesting call, though, to already whip it out with a 3-0 lead. But Lan, he just throws it down, and Agi gets blown to bits. Giblets about goes in the meantime, cutting up Sinks there with that Phantom. But Quinn is coming. Is he prepared? That is the question. Looking for that peek, looking for that tap. And goes crouching down to make it even easier for Quinn to hit center of mass. It's 3v2. It's all about B-Long here for the side of Romanson Gaming. Overall, the Spades playing to an absolute T. Is it going to be another case here in Nausicaa where one team picks a map but the other one takes it? Here go with the op, makes it more serious in the meantime, missing that second shot, allowing the Sova a reprieve of survival. He does have the Phantom though, and they have to be careful because if Lost Boy turns up and turns it on, he might be able to clutch it with 40 seconds on the timer.
Oh man, 40 seconds to go, but he's all alone. He's going to go for the TP. And we see him running now, but as he runs, has no idea that Sunti, our boy, the flanker, ever since the matches yesterday, doing his thing once again, sends that dart over to Heaven, spots that one out, so he knows someone at Heaven, but Sunti is going to sneak slowly through showers now, as he doesn't even need to go there, though, because Nan is going to find that one.
Yeah, a while ago, it was about the distraction, but this time, Nan says, let me be the one to just break this whole round up. No excuses, go for the duel, and win it out 4-0. Another one for the Spades. They are off to a really good start, and is this gonna be the start of something new for them? Will they be able to keep this up and go for the win? Fortunately, though, they don't have the best track record of keeping that lead in the best place and in the best space. But for now, things are decent here. Things are solid for Mapua, and they want to make sure they can force out a map number 3.
All right, Sirius, he has the op. Looks like he's going to be watching A main here. And earlier, CSB, they had the advantage because they had the showstopper. But now that a couple of rounds have passed, the Spades have their own showstopper and a couple of other ults as well. They got the Seekers and the Blade Storm. So let's see if they'll be able to use this to their advantage. Hunter's Fury is online as well for CSB, as most of the members here from the attacker side are pushing up B long. No commitments just yet.
And Suns, he praised the sun as he is able to get the glow up on and catch out Stinks. Now, this is the adverse effect of basically how CSB is playing. They're very risk adverse. You don't see them go for the super showy plays from what we saw in the last map as of yet. And this does hurt them in the long run because not only have they not used the ultimates they've had for quite a while, but Sirius is just having an easy time to hit these operator shots. So the Spades getting the right read right now at the right time. And CSB, they have the tools to try and destroy the opposition. Might as well use it, especially on a player like Quinn, that even if he blows that showstopper, he can get another one very, very quickly. Paranoia play, though, gonna be the way. Here we go now with paint shells, and here comes CSB trying to take care of B sites.
All right, Quinn trying to clear some angles here as they approach the site. Now it's going to be a 3v5. This is going to be rough for them, but definitely still winnable. You got that smoke from, Seekers, the flash, everything coming from the sky. But now the Quinn still going to get a kill. The showstopper comes through. That's going to be a trade there, actually. And now it's going to be a 3v1, but Quinn is going to fall. And just like that, the Spades with a 5-0 streak right now.
The Razes just blowing things up. The Kingdom Come, but in the end, it's the Spades still with the numbers. Can't really go wrong with a showstopper kill. That's the thing. And for Manson Gaming, they finally decided to come out the comfort zone, try to make a play, just didn't work because of the numbers disparity. Not a bad effort though. Quinn still with 7 kills, so keep an eye out on this guy to get more takedowns, to get more showstoppers here on the side of CSB. For Spades though, Sunti, he's just into the game, and this is really telling that the future of the Spades does lie into some of the newer players they have into the roster. I'm not counting out Camilo whatsoever. He did an incredible job over the past 2 seasons so far for Spades, but it's all about, retention coming into these rosters, right? Not only retaining the players you have, but when they graduate or when they move on to other pastures, you also want to have players that are prepared to keep the seasons, to keep the team in contention. We're seeing right now shades of that as that operator trying to make some noise. Quinn, in the meantime, peeking versus Nan. Here we go.
Yeah. If they do decide to push onto A, you see a smoke come through onto showers. You see that we're not sure what kind of approach will be taken here by CSB. Still at a pretty